Hello everyone. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm. As you can see, it's not moving. There's no lungs. There's no finger on the trigger. Personal defense rounds, rubber tip. As you can see, there's no round in the chamber. Pull the trigger, nothing's happening. Beautiful weapon. Smith & Wesson, made in Springfield, Massachusetts, USA. Good American weapon. Usual retail value is almost $600 on this particular model, but some places you can get them brand new for $100 cheaper. See, nothing's in the chamber. Look at that, dissecting an inanimate object is so easy. Look at that. As you can see, slide, barrel, guide rod, spring, lower receiver, whatever you want to call. Some people call it this is the handle, trigger system, Look at that, beautiful. Just cleaned it a couple days ago, and it's been fired. Hundreds of rounds. Very good, reliable weapon. Barrel. So, yeah. But point is, this gun cannot operate by itself. There's no brain, there's no heart, no soul. There's nothing but plastic and metal. These things do not fire on their own. I mean, you can keep away from high heat. You don't want to stick them in a microwave or in a fire, or strike the firing pin with anything, or not the firing pin, the back of the round. These are beautiful. A box of 25 will cost you almost about $30, so they're almost $1 a round. But these are perfect for home defense. We also have Full Metal Jackets, UMCs. But there it is, people, laid out. Gun control is nothing more than self-discipline. But the media and our government and these gun grabber Nazis want to make something out of nothing. People, wake up. The amount of shootings each year does not I mean, there are more people stabbed to death or beaten to death than they are shot to death. So why are they coming after, or why do they always talk about gun control? That shouldn't even be an option. What they need is people control. These monsters out here want to threaten the lives, the American way of lives, and yet people are blind to see that, and they blame these objects instead of blaming the real cause. The real cause for someone to take another person's life is due to the vast, and I say this very, very, very strongly, they do it out of hatred because, well, prior to these events, look at these politicians. Look at the politicians that are prior to them were all talking about banning LGBT, and their marriages. Don't bring a gay person in my building and my place of establishment. But yet now all of a sudden everybody is wearing. Everybody's getting all choked up. Everybody's getting all choked up. Yeah. Hands are sweaty, freaking humid in here. Let's just check. Alright, see, people are getting all choked up now since, the massacre, or that's what they're calling it, is the massacre of Pulse, and the fact that, people are claiming it to be the worst mass shooting or the worst mass murder in American history, which is wrong. If you were to look up your history, Battle of Wounded Knee is the worst mass murder in American history. In fact, hundreds and hundreds of my ancestors, my Native American, the Sioux people were killed in a school ordered by the government. The same government that we have today. Different times, different ways of, well, no, not really different ways of thinking, because if you think about it, what more, prior to these events, these people have been wanting to do nothing more but to criminalize a person's way of life. They want nothing. They don't want gay people in their establishment, or transsexuals or lesbians. But now all of a sudden, we have people, cheering, giving them their utmost support, which is fine, in a tragedy, I understand. But you cannot sit there and attack a lifestyle, and then now all of a sudden those people, something happened to them, and now you just flip sides. Well, to me, it's a little inconsistent. So what's going to happen? What's Obama doing? Well, Obama's doing nothing.
he's talking about gun control and a bunch of bullshit. And then you have the Ninth Circuit Court. That shit happening with how they don't want people to be able to conceal carry. If one person, get this, if one person in that nightclub had a gun, I don't think the shooter or shooters, because, well, let's just be frank, one man cannot kill 50 people in a matter of minutes with a semi-automatic AR-15. They don't make a fully automatic AR-15. It has to be custom made, but it was a semi-automatic. That means you pull the trigger, one bang. That doesn't mean you hold the trigger and rounds just come spraying out. And if 30-round magazine, you have to, so he was able to fire off thousands of rounds in a matter of minutes. And nobody could have stopped him. All them people in that club, nobody could have stopped him. Now, if there would have been, say, multiple shooters, that'd be different. And I'm not talking about 2. I'm talking about at least 5 to 10 people. You get 5 to 10 people going into a place like that, that's a hit. That is a tactical hit on a gun-free zone, which, frankly, we should not have any gun-free zones in this country. Because there are monsters out there. There are people out there that don't care about the American way of life, about anybody's life. And we all know the government's one of them. That's why they make these gun-free zones. They're just trying to prove a point, people. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. You see this? This right here. This does not kill people. People kill people. People who do not believe in somebody else's way of life, religion, political views, whatever. Robbers, rapists, murderers, drug dealers.